What's up, everybody? This is Michael Giles, the Redneck Patriot. We got this in the SHTF box a couple months back. I didn't do a video on that one because I was really sick. So I got the items and I just kind of checked it out. It's a beautiful day outside, March 23rd. So we're just in the front yard doing a quick little video. So we're going to check out this SHTF paracord pod fishing kit. It's supposed to be an emergency fishing kit. So we're going to check out the stuff inside and hopefully get everything done and maybe do a little fishing video with it, just demonstrating how it works. But we'll see. For now, we'll just go ahead and give it a check out. So the first thing we do is we're going to tear it all apart. And it's supposed to have a bunch of cool stuff in there. And this looks like it might take a minute, so I'm going to go ahead and pause you guys and tear this apart and show you the stuff inside. Alright, we're back, guys. So, you get about, I'm going to say somewhere between 8 and 10 feet of paracord here. They have a green and the black, and they kind of just heated it up and fused it right there in the center to combine the two of them, easily taken apart if you need to. I would not rely on the strength right there at that joining point with anything weight bearing of any kind, especially if you're building a structure or something. I'd take it apart and just use it as what it is. So you get this little kit here. This is obviously not a weighted carabiner of any kind. I'll take that off, and you get this little tiny blade here. It's got some small serrations on the back. Why you'd even put serrations on something this tiny, I have no idea. Yeah, it's goofy. And why not make it longer? Why not make it the length of the actual package, like all the way down to here? That'd make more sense than make a viable blade for, you know, cleaning fish or something of that nature. But as it is, I mean, it might be used as a striker. That's about it. And you get this little aluminum foil pack with tape all around it, and we'll figure out what's up with this here in just a second. So we're cutting into this here and trying to get it off. You might be able to use this for some kind of a cooking purpose, the aluminum foil, if you can somehow get it off, but the way they got it wrapped with tape, I don't see that happening. There's not much of any aluminum foil there at all. And then you get this little tiny kit here. Okay, I'm seeing a couple things here. I see a couple useful things. Right, let's see if we can get this stuff out of here. I don't remember it actually saying on the package how many actual feet they give you of fishing line. That part wasn't actually very clear. But for what it is, we'll see here. Okay. So, oh, okay, that's cool. They give you a scalpel blade. So you got a scalpel blade here. Pretty neat. You get a little ferrule rod, or a ferrocerium rod, whatever you want to call it. There, so that's, okay, so that thing would work as a good striker, I guess. They give you a little tender thing here. Now you could open this up and kind of fray it open, and you might actually be able to use this as a lure, kind of like a fly, by you know, tying it down with some of the fishing line to create kind of a fly effect. They give you a swivel head, two decent little circle-ish, almost like circle hooks. They're nice. They're nice little hooks. And two little weights that I have no idea what the hell they think they're going to do. Oh, sorry, I guess they give you two swivels. You get two swivels, two hooks, two little weights, and you got some little floats here. So two little floats, two little hooks, two little weights, two swivels. Oh, and they give you three things of fishing line. So, and each one's probably somewhere between 10 to 20 feet, I'm guessing. And actually, this one feels heavier than this one, so it might even be two different types of weights, or maybe three different types of weight type test. Not 100% sure on that. There was nothing on the thing. But even if they are the same or not the same, that's still good. You got somewhere here between 30 to 60 feet, we'll say. So, I mean, even 30 feet is enough to actually get you out there into the water to catch yourself some small bluegill, sunfish, crappie, things of that nature. I like the little hooks. The weights, let me show you what I think about the weights. They're junk. Okay, they will do you no freaking good. Those weights will serve you no actual purpose of any kind. Of any kind. The tender, obviously, that's useful. The hooks are useful. You know, we'll put the hooks in the back in the bag here, as well as we're gonna put everything back in this little bag that it came in. And for what it is, like I said, I think it was like somewhere between $8 and $13 for this little. You know, if you go to Bud K and actually just buy this product, would I waste my money on it? No. If it didn't come in this little kit here, I would have never wasted my time or money on it by any means. The little razor blade, that's cool. Put that in the medical kit. Fishing line, obviously, is fishing line. It's useful. Paracord, like I said, you get somewhere between 8 to 10 feet of it. That's pretty useful. Carabiner is just a little carabiner. It's a cheap carabiner. I mean, it's not weight related to anything. I mean, I wouldn't trust it with anything more than maybe hanging some simple camp gear from one end, you know what I mean? Tying it from one tree to another tree and slinging them together. But that's just me. Overall, for the price line of between 8 to 14 bucks for this kit, I would say no, personally. Sorry about that, guys. That's just me, though. I mean, I think you could personally build a kit for a lot cheaper than what you just paid there. I mean, you can literally go to Walmart, buy yourself a $1 thing of their line. They have this little miniature fishing kit that has swivels, weights, and hooks in it that you're going to spend another $3 or $4 on. So you got your line, you got that. Buy a little $1 thing of their matches that are waterproof. When it comes like 20 plus matches in a watertight container for $1. So that takes, you know, takes the place of the ferro rod for you. And then add in the you know, paracord. Yeah, that's a couple of bucks, but for what it is, you could buy this, they have what's called bank line there at Walmart, and it's like $2 or $3, I think, if I remember correctly, but it's like 100 yards, you know what I mean? It's like 300 feet or something like that of this bank line, and it's super strong. It's rated at 110 pounds of pressure. You could build yourself a decent camp with that stuff, and it's huge. I mean, it's a huge thing. So for the price line, you could do a hell of a lot more than what you got there. Yes, is it neat looking? Of course, it's kind of cool looking. Is it practical? Yeah, the practicality is real there. But is it worth the price line is what we're talking about here. Is it worth the price? No. You know, if it would have came for $5, I'd have said, yeah, it's great. Even $6, $7, maybe even. You know, if it was like $5.99 or $6.99, okay, yeah, I kind of get it. It's still not really worth the money, but it's cool for what it is. You just throw it, you know, put it on your bag. It looks neat, blah, blah, blah. But here's the whole thing is kids these days are carrying a lot of this stuff around. If my son were to think that it was cool and put it on his backpack, just take it to school with him, he just now took in a deadly weapon into his school, which could cause a problem. So, not really worth it in my mind. There's too many variables to take into account with getting something of that nature. But it was cool for what it was, you know. And yeah, by the way, it did take about between 2 and 4 minutes to get the thing unwrapped. It was kind of a hassle. But I've never done one of them. I don't know how to make the paracord bracelets. I don't know how to make any of that stuff. So, hopefully, I skipped the April box for SHTF this month because we switched banks because we moved back to Iowa. And but hopefully I will have the May box and we can start back up from May. Okay, so hey, I want to thank everybody for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know in the comment below. please smash that like button. Please smash that subscribe button. Let me know what you guys want to see. I thank you so much for your time, and I hope you all have a great one. This is Michael Giles, the Redneck Patriot, saying go outside and enjoy the outdoors. God bless.